Hello, hello. My name is Brittany D. I'm a psychic medium and spiritual teacher, and I'm here to give you the collective message for December 2nd through the 9th. So this is an overall message for the collective. It's just a general message. It may or may not resonate. If it does, I super appreciate you leaving a comment below, liking, subscribing. Check out my website in the description below. Thank you for being here. If you're new, welcome, welcome. I release these every Friday, and I also do Twin Flame Tuesdays on Tuesdays. If you're on the Twin Flame journey, just kind of give you some information and help you with that journey. So yeah, let's see what we have going on here. This is a collective message for December 2nd through the 9th, Spirit. What do we have for the collective for September 2nd through the 9th? For some reason, I'm getting the pull to pull all three cards from this deck right now. So we're just going to trust that. And there they are. That was relatively quick. That's probably why. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Yeah, having faith. And actually Lori Ladd, I don't know if you guys know her, but Lori Ladd just made a video yesterday how she was saying that like that version of you is in that timeline, like waving and like waiting for you. Like you're so close to it being manifested. It's right there. Just be patient. Just, have the faith, hold on, remain positive, follow the guidance. Self-employment, you are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. It's been a really, really great few weeks for a lot of people that are self-employed. There's been a lot of magic and miracles around. There's a major uprising in stepping into your power around this in general. But if you're self-employed, then you're really setting proper boundaries, taking care of yourself in the way that you've needed to for a long while, and just rising in your development as an entrepreneur. A new dawn, the worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. You're really completing this up level. You really are moving into the new dawn and allowing those new possibilities and experiences to open up in your reality. But you had to grieve that old in order to I guess I'm gonna get all three because two just came out. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get the last one. In order for those possibilities to really open up and expand into your reality. Rising above was the first card that came out. I see only beauty and grace. This is that rising into that next version, that new dawn, that new reality that you have been wanting and desiring, but you had to clear out the old in order to really make that happen. It is now cleared out, and you are now really rising into that new dawn, into that new evolution of yourself, cherishing self. I accept and love myself. That was a huge part, and obviously still is a huge part of this process, really leaning in and cherishing who you are and accepting who you really are. And just, allowing, it's like radical responsibility. Like, listen, this is just who I am. I know I'm responsible for who I am. I know that, I accept and bring all of that into my being. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. We are really doing the work, guys. This is making a difference across the collective. I mean, this is collective work that we're moving through, but what you are doing, it goes so much further beyond. I'm going to do all three again. It goes so much further beyond what you think. What you are anchoring is for the sake of not only just yourself, but for all of us. We are trailblazing. Someone has to go first in order for the next person to feel really confident, radically accepting themselves and stepping into their power. And so the difference that we are making, that you are making, is much farther. It's much bigger than you really are giving yourself credit for. Material and spiritual prosperity. Yes. This is like what you were already knowing you were on the cusp of, and you're now, he's like standing and seeing it all, the physical, the material manifestation of this prosperity, of this growth, is now really coming to fruition. We got these two cards came out together, deception and envy, and then harmony. I'm getting that this is that like final clearing of that. I've been calling it jealousy consciousness. It's like envy. It's manipulation, deception, trying to twist things. The ego, simple way. Thank you. The ego. It's that final clearing of the ego in order to bring you to that next level. And then immediately that harmony comes behind it. It's like kind of just like, the last squeeze in order for you to come into that harmonious place in yourself, which is going to create harmony in your relationships. Just a harmonious life in general. Like that's what you've been working towards, is a greater harmony and acceptance of self, which is going to create greater harmony within your life and within your relationships. Oh, I think this is the motivation card. Yes. Motivation. Okay, so this is kind of like setting up some momentum, some fire under our ass to really, as this new dawn arises and we see this very physical, manifestation of all of our hard work, we're like, let's get to fucking work. Let's do this then. Like, I want more of this. I want to manifest even more of this. You're really seeing the potent place that you're in. And that's the potent energy that's available to you. And you're like, I want to work this shit. Like, I want more harmony. I want more of all of this that you just experienced this week. And you want to expand that. Okay. So then I didn't want to look down at the card. Immediately from that, we got grief work, and the card right behind that, healing from the past. So we are grieving in order to move, to continue to, you see what a potent place you're in. You see that this next evolution, this new dawn is here, and it's juicy and it's material and spiritual prosperity and all of the things. It's harmony. It's all these things that you've been really desiring for like a few years now. And so now that you see the material harvest, you're wanting more of it while you're in this potent portal. So now we move back into the grief. We move back into the healing work and healing from the past. So that way you can create even more space to bring in more at this super potent time that you recognize what's happening. It's almost like you did some of the work because you just literally felt like squished into a corner. You didn't really have much of a choice. The universe just kind of was pushing it, like the shadow work was just real. And then now it's more like, oh, I see how potent this is. I see how much I can cultivate from this energy. Let's like consciously dive into this grief work. Let's consciously dive into the healing and create more space for these blessings that are coming in. Hunter, track down your fears and your desires. Fears and desires are very related. And so by clearing out those fears, you are literally, very literally creating space for the desire, the possibility of your desires manifesting. Winter, take care of your needs. Oh, I thought that this was only one card, so I pulled another, but this has two on it. So we'll see. I'm getting the words tending to self here. We are very literally moving into the winter, right? But like tending to yourself, making sure to take care of your needs, putting yourself first, remaining in your power. That is what's going to align you with the most optimal timeline. Behind that was spring. See your seeds grow. So you're planting them by taking care of your needs, by addressing your fears and allowing space for your desires to flourish. Those seeds of your desires will begin to grow. Druid, hold the space. Spaciousness and like the ability to create space for all these blessings to come in is the name of the game right now. Like really, like beyond this reading, just like Brittany saying this is like, look everywhere that you the energy that we're in, look everywhere that you possibly can of like shit that's just not aligned, because literally as you collect that energy back to yourself, you are literally creating space for blessings. And so hold space for the process, but also recollect as much energy as you can right now, because spirit is literally immediately, it always happens, right? We're always, as we return our energy back to ourselves, it will bring blessings and create space for things that are really actually aligned. But right now it's happening so rapidly in our lives and in the collective that it's like now is a time to clean house, because the blessings will come in really fast. They always will get there eventually, but right now it's like rapid. So clean house, create the space and hold the space for that process. I always do a starseed and an activation set card at the end of my readings. Let's see what we have. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. That is also related to this holding the space. Right now is a very potent time to clean house, but don't micromanage the way that spirit replaces that energy with blessings. Don't try to fix, control, manage. So when I say that, right, what I just said a minute ago, don't do it with, I want you to replace it with the love of my life. I want to create this space. I'm going to leave this person because I want you to love my, I'm going to create the space, my business, because you better put some money over here. I'm going to, take back my power over here because you better do that. No, we're not. You cannot micromanage. You literally cannot. Try all you want, but you're actually going to get less of those blessings and less. It's a time to surrender. It's a time to trust that the universe is replacing that energy with the absolute highest and best. Mm-hmm. All right. Guys, I've never gotten this card out of this deck and I love it. Magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment. And my ears started ringing, to move forward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. So do not try to control what that manifestation is. Just believe magic. Believe that the manifestation can come through and the magic will occur. Create space for magic. Hold space for magic. The magic, it's right here. It's there. It's coming in. Every single time that we create more space and reclaim our power, come home to ourselves, come home to our authenticity and our alignment, we are literally inviting in magic. Just believe. Don't micromanage. That's showing that you don't believe. That's trying to tell the universe what to do. Believing is surrendering and saying, I know you know what to do. I hope this reading was helpful for you all this week. And if you're new here, please comment, subscribe, like all the things. Check out my website in the description. Let's connect. And I hope to see you guys next week for your next weekly reading. Much love and namaste.